Here are 10 things that make narcissists panic and fear throughout their life. It can even drive him crazy. Everyone, have you ever found yourself losing control within a relationship or situation? Well, for narcissists, that sensation is their worst nightmare. They thrive on exerting power and control over others. Yet, when confronted with reality and the need to face their mistakes, panic ensues. It is no secret that they reside in a world built upon lies and deceit, making it exceedingly challenging for them to acknowledge any wrongdoing. However, comprehending their behavior is pivotal in avoiding falling prey to their manipulation tactics. Let us now explore 10 aspects that have the power to make a narcissist tremble with fear. Number 1. Unmasking their facade, exposing their deception. Have you ever caught someone in a lie? It can be disheartening and frustrating, particularly when you care deeply for that individual. Yet, when it pertains to narcissists, confronting them about their lies takes on an entirely different dynamic. They possess a cunning mastery of deception, capable of distorting any situation to paint themselves as the victim. Narcissists will go to great lengths to achieve their desires, even if it means fabricating their emotions, intentions, or distorting incontrovertible facts. However, when you courageously call them out on their deceit, panic sets in. Narcissists loathe exposure, as it lays bare their true nature as manipulative, self-centered entities who prioritize only themselves. Thus, they will employ any means necessary to avoid this confrontation, for feeling exposed and vulnerable is the last thing they desire. Number 2. Revealing their hidden secrets to the world. For narcissists, the mere thought of being publicly humiliated induces a spine-chilling dread. Their obsession with maintaining a flawless public image and the incessant need for admiration renders any situation that challenges this idolized image utterly unbearable. Narcissists crave an exaggerated sense of control, and any perceived threat to their authority can ignite a vehement reaction. They prove hypersensitive to how others perceive them, and will go to extreme lengths to preserve this illusion. Thus, should you choose to expose their hidden secrets in front of others, they will feel stripped of their armor, rendering them painfully vulnerable. Nevertheless, should you observe a narcissistic friend or colleague exhibiting unsavory behaviors, do not hesitate to address the matter directly. While they may have evaded accountability in the past, a direct challenge could finally destabilize their tightly controlled facade. Number 3. Rejecting their manipulation. Have you ever found yourself caught in the clutches of someone who consistently manipulates you to fulfill their desires? It can feel suffocating, as though escape is impossible. For narcissists, exerting control over those around them is a fundamental aspect of their personality. Manipulation empowers narcissists, providing them with a sense of importance and dominance. Unfortunately, if you frequently succumb to their manipulative tactics, they will persist in employing them. However, when you finally start saying no and refuse to be manipulated, it shatters their game. Your refusal to engage in their mind games thrusts them into a confrontation with their powerlessness. It ignites a whirlwind of vulnerability and uncertainty that fuels their anger and frustration. Remember, narcissists are solely interested in satisfying their own needs, and by refusing to comply, you disrupt their carefully orchestrated plans. Number 4. Refusing to partake in their theatrical drama. We've all experienced it, being entangled in someone else's drama, feeling as if we are characters in a never-ending soap opera. However, when dealing with a narcissist, drama takes on a more profound meaning. It becomes an integral part of their existence. Narcissists will resort to any means necessary to create chaotic situations that they can manipulate, and they will ensnare you if given the chance. Yet, When you take a stand and refuse to participate in their theatrical indulgence, you reclaim your power. Narcissists may project an image of having everything under control, but beneath the surface, they are riddled with insecurities and insatiable neediness. They crave attention and validation, and drama provides an effortless pathway to obtain it. By declining to be embroiled in their dramatic narratives, you convey that you will no longer serve as a willing participant. It is time to establish firm boundaries and unwaveringly maintain them. Initially, this may prove challenging, but ultimately, it is the most effective way to safeguard your emotional well-being. Number 5. Regaining control. Who doesn't enjoy a sense of control? It is a natural human desire that resonates within us all. However, for narcissists, control transcends preference. It transforms into an absolute necessity. They require a profound sense of superiority and power, and the mere inkling of control slipping from their grasp triggers panic. If you have encountered a narcissist, you are acutely aware of their ability to weigh you down with ceaseless demands and their relentless pursuit of control. Nevertheless, the time has come to reclaim that control. Show them that you refuse to be bullied or manipulated any longer. By standing up to them and firmly asserting your boundaries, you seize control of the situation. The narcissist may attempt to belittle you or induce guilt, yet you possess the power to walk away and create distance from the toxicity. Remember, your value and needs are significant. Do not permit another person's insatiable thirst for control to overshadow your own. You deserve to live life on your own terms. Retrieve the reins, take charge, and start living for yourself. Number 6. Challenging their appearance with negative comments. When it comes to narcissists, criticism regarding their physical appearance can be especially distressing. They are highly sensitive to judgment and critique, particularly concerning their looks. Obsessed with maintaining flawlessness, any mention of imperfection strikes at the core of their being. Narcissists often employ their appearance as a means to bolster their inflated egos. Thus, any remark about their body or attire feels like a personal attack. Already plagued by insecurities, any disapproving comment exacerbates these feelings. If you find it necessary to address their appearance, strive to do so without sounding overly critical. For example, you could comment, "That jacket doesn't quite complement your style," or inquire, "Are you feeling okay today? You appear a bit fatigued." Number 7. Withholding attention and validation. We all crave acknowledgement and validation for our true selves. However, what occurs when dealing with a narcissist who demands incessant attention and validation? The constant drain of providing their insatiable needs can feel overwhelming. Nevertheless, when you start withholding your attention and validation, it can incite a narcissistic panic. Narcissists hunger for attention and thrive on validation. They will resort to any means to garner praise, even if it means treating others poorly or fostering toxicity. Yet, once you cease affording them the constant feedback they crave, their behavior may become unpredictable. Remember, you are not responsible for the emotional state of a narcissist. You possess the freedom to dictate how you engage with them. When withholding attention and validation, it is crucial to do so in a healthy manner that avoids harm or drama. Your affection, attention, and time are not owed to anyone. Prioritize your well-being, be kind to yourself, and establish boundaries that prioritize your growth and healing. Number 8. Lacking empathy for their actions. Witnessing someone you care about struggling can be challenging. However, when dealing with a narcissist, enabling their behavior can prove more detrimental than beneficial. Narcissists incessantly yearn for attention and validation, resorting to any means necessary, even assuming the role of the victim. If you fail to empathize with a narcissist, they may attempt to guilt-trip you for not supporting them. Nevertheless, it is crucial to remember that you are not responsible for their emotions. Narcissists can interpret any reaction as an assault on their self-worth. They fear being perceived as unworthy of validation from others and require constant reassurance of their significance. Yet, you need not enable their behavior at the expense of your well-being. Your role does not entail fixing others' problems, particularly if they demonstrate no willingness to work on themselves. Number 9. Maintaining composure, a vital approach when dealing with a narcissist. Keeping your cool can prove to be quite the task, but it stands as one of the most crucial actions when faced with a narcissist. They derive pleasure from chaos and will often attempt to provoke you through tantrums and aggression. However, by maintaining a calm and non-reactive demeanor, you reclaim your power. Narcissists have no qualms about lying or manipulating others, meaning it's imperative not to take their words personally. Their aim is to elicit a reaction from you, and by refusing to engage, they will eventually lose interest and move on. While it is entirely valid to feel frustrated or upset when encountering a narcissist, refrain from entangling yourself in their games. You bear no responsibility for their behavior and are not obliged to engage if it does not serve your well-being. Through your composed demeanor, you convey to the narcissist that their behavior does not intimidate you. You establish boundaries and communicate your unwillingness to tolerate their toxic antics. Consequently, they may begin to question their actions and, in some cases, even contemplate change. Number 10. Exposing them fully. Narcissists exhibit a remarkable proficiency in manipulation, employing any means necessary to safeguard their fabricated identities. When someone sees through their charades, it feels like a betrayal, inciting their wrath, panic, and perhaps even cruelty. Narcissists construct their personas atop a foundation of lies and perpetually yearn for validation. They feed off the attention of others and will go to great lengths to prove their superiority, often at the expense of those around them. However, as you develop the ability to recognize the observable behaviors of narcissism, you gradually regain control. By exposing their true selves, you take a firm stance against their toxic conduct and establish boundaries that safeguard your well-being. It is natural to experience intimidation or apprehension when confronting a narcissist, yet do not allow their false sense of superiority to cloud your judgment. In reality, they are profoundly insecure and often susceptible to criticism. Thus, by speaking up and asserting yourself, you embark on a path of healing and personal progress. When the veil of a narcissist's facade begins to lift, their response of worry and panic is not uncommon. Constructing and upholding their false persona has required significant time and effort, making any threat to their carefully curated image feel deeply personal. However, despite their relentless desire for control and manipulation, it is essential to recognize that you possess the power to disrupt their carefully constructed narrative. By exposing their true nature, you initiate the journey towards healing and reclaiming your sense of self-worth. Dealing with a narcissist can be draining and immensely challenging, which is why equipping yourself with knowledge and resources becomes imperative for navigating these troubled relationships. Consider subscribing to this channel or engaging in the ongoing conversation by leaving a comment below to stay informed about future content. Together, we can break free from the cycle of narcissistic abuse and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Thank you for watching.